Yes, welcome back. We're going to start with the state of the nation. If you've been following what has been going on at the national conference, you would have seen that this week was a very stormy one in the conference. And one of the major issues that was discussed was the issue of derivation. That is a very sensitive issue. But some Nigerians are saying that other things ought to have been discussed with much more vigor. Things like the Nigerianness of the Nigerian. Do we have to be indoctrinated from when we start sucking our mother's breast milk, or what, to inculcate the Nigerian with Nigerianness? That is one of the issues we're going to talk about today. Revenue sharing, all that. What is the state of the nation right now? We're going to look at issues like security and other things. And to look at all this with us this morning, it's my pleasure to welcome, starting from my left, Mr. Onyekachi Ubani, who is the chairman of the Ikeja chapter of the...
Immediate past chairman.
Oh, you're no longer? Okay. Immediate past chairman of the Nigerian Bar Association Ikeja chapter.
My pleasure.
Thank you very much for coming.
Thank you.
On that side, I'd like to welcome Associate Professor at the Redeemers University, Dr. Femi Adegbulu. Good morning.
It's my pleasure to be
Not
here.
yet,
Thank
Professor.
you. Thank you.
And the social commentator, Mr. Zaka, Bala Zaka. Good morning. Thank you very much.
Good morning, Nigeria, once more.
Yes. This week, amongst the other things I have said, there was also the issue of fuel subsidy. And, well, the general consensus was that we don't want subsidy removed yet. We will come to that. Let's look at this being a Nigerian. Many Nigerians feel that that is the root of all our problems.
Correct.
Everyone thinks in terms of, I am Ishekiri, I am Igbo, I am Yoruba, instead of thinking, I am a Nigerian.
Correct.
We're fighting each other for this, for that, for resource control, because everyone is an individual. There is no Nigerian, in quotes.
Correct.
How do you think we should tackle this problem? And I'll take this question round. Let me begin with you, Mr. Ubani.
Yeah. Well, that is somebody will say it's matters arising. You know, when you go for a meeting after the minutes have been read, you now go through matters arising, and that is the fundamental thing, issue of thinking Nigerian, being a Nigerian, the Nigerianness in us. And that is the ideals of nationhood. We have not come to that level where we have agreed that we want a country that all of us will feel safe and belong to and pursue its ideals. We have not come to that, and that's what we've been saying, that is the first question they should have asked in the conference. Do we want to be together as one indivisible entity? And if that is said in the yes chorus, then the issue of how and, you know, the wheres and wherefores now become the second issue, you know, the modalities for us to stay together. Yeah. But the leader says, no, it's no-go area, don't talk about it. It is already assumed. So we have already assumed that we are united, we are together and all that. And you could see what is now, you know, cropping up in the confab. Everyone is thinking his own section, his own ethnicity, his own religion. And that shouldn't be. And that's why people are even saying North-South dichotomy. Oh, after 8 years of the South, then the North will now take it. You know, it's not done anywhere in a country that has evolved into a nation. You don't begin to talk about North and South dichotomy in rulership. Whoever has the merit, whoever has the heart to be a ruler should be the one you should elect.
And the one that the people vote for.
Vote for. So, but when you now begin to do all the patch, just for, you know, permit me that colloquial, you know, patch method. You know, oh, South, North, and all that. That means that there are issues you have not tackled. You are not telling yourself the truth. So the issue of being a Nigerian is a key issue. We must agree that we want to be a country, a nation, with a common ideal, with a common ideology, with a common pursuit and goal. And that has not evolved yet. And that's why we've been trying to say that this national confab should have provided that veritable platform under which we would agree to stay together and pursue one indivisible ideal.
But it is assumed that we want to stay together.
Well, that assumption is wrong. That is the problem. We don't need to assume it. We need to agree. It has to be reached by consensus idem that we want to be together and pursue one ideal. Consensus idem. There must be agreement of the mind. It's not assumed.
Okay. Bala?
To be honest, my uncle has started it very well. The conduct of the delegates reveal a very scary and disturbing future for Nigeria. I can tell you that looking at the age range of most of the people there, a lot of the people we saw there as delegates were people who have held very highly or very senior positions when even the president, our current president, was probably in primary school or in secondary school. What the conduct of the delegates has demonstrated is that Nigerians are only united geographically, but are disunited in all other ramifications. That's the way I want to open my discussion.
Yes, thank you.
Dr. Adegbulu.
Yeah, thank you. I've always said it that we are playing the